Hey, what's up? My name is Kaliq, and this is Scriptology, a series where we take a look at the first episode of a show and pick out 5 differences from the original pilot script. So today I'm going to talk about Episode 1, Season 1 of The Walking Dead. Coming from the mind of graphic novel creator Robert Kirkman, this story of a police sheriff who wakes up out of a coma during a zombie apocalypse is full of action, suspense, emotion, and gruesome deaths, and it's amazing. So let's get right into it. In the pilot script, there is no mention of the memorable intro with graphic sequences and the iconic Walking Dead theme song. All that is written in the pilot script is that the title should be short and simple, graphic and powerful. I definitely think that describes the intro that aired in the pilot episode. This just goes to show you that you don't have to sweat all the specifics of your intro when writing a pilot. Let that be a lesson to all the folks out there writing their material. You don't have to get hung up on all the details when writing. The pilot script details visuals of how much ammunition Rick and Shane have in the opening scene. The script specifies that we are shown an image of a 12-gauge shotgun, then we are shown a Day-Glory net bag full of ammo rounds, magazines, .357 Magnum speed loaders. Opting for a friendlier approach, the pilot episode has Rick and Shane eating burgers, fries, in their police car. I know I myself have been in a car with friends eating fast food before, so this action, especially being introduced for the first time, seems to make the characters a lot more relatable. Also, giving Rick and Shane a lighthearted scene while they talk really gives us a depth into the two characters while setting us up for an upcoming car chase scene. With this laid-back approach, the car chase scene now has more impact as it contrasts the tone of the fast food scene. In the pilot script, when Morgan, Rick, and Dwayne leave in the morning to head to the police station, they witness one walker eat another one. Rick kills it looking puzzled at Morgan, and then Morgan delivers the line, "If they don't find fresh meat, they'll eat one of their own." I'm glad this scene in line was omitted, as this observation would have indeed changed the trajectory of the entire story of Rick and the crew. All they would have had to do is hide and wait for the next 3 years and let the walkers devour each other. See, this is why it's very important to make sure you implement rules when establishing characters. If zombie cannibalism was established in the first episode of Walking Dead, then the characters would feel less in danger. It would especially take a lot of the impact out of the great zombie horde later in the episode. When Rick finally finds a horse on the abandoned farm, we are treated to a scene of him shaking off the rust from his horse riding skills. At first, Rick can barely hang on to the galloping horse. He then finds his rhythm in his footing and gains more control. Rick begins to laugh with joy, however this joy is stopped in his tracks as he sees the sight before him. A decrepit, abandoned Atlanta, complete with rows of abandoned cars frozen in time. I think the writer omitted this scene as it probably padded the runtime for the episode. Although it's a good scene that has emotional contrast for the audience, going from happy to sad, this scene really didn't add or take away from the overall story, so I can see why it didn't make the cut. Just like with the intro, there is no call for a music cue at the end of this episode. I think the magic that we received in the pilot shows what can be done with the magic of post-production. Having a good team to shoot and edit with on the fly can produce results that can serve to complement the pilot scenes later. Also, here's a bonus thing that I would like to point out about the script. I have to give a shout out to all the dialogue written in the pilot script. This is crazy. It seems as though 99.9% of the dialogue from the script was acted out word for word in the pilot. Every word seems so natural and authentic that you never feel like you're taken out of the story because of bad dialogue. Every word has meaning, tells us about the character, and it even progresses the story. Props to the writer, Frank Darabont, for writing the adapted script from Robert Kirkman's work. That pretty much sums up the differences in The Walking Dead's first episode and the pilot script. If you like this sort of content, give this video a like and hit the subscribe button. Also, leave your comments on this video and also let me know what pilots you'd like me to analyze next. I love to hear your feedback. Until next time, keep writing. Peace.